Okay, as you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be meal prepping, but on a budget. I don't know what that was, but yeah, we're meal prepping on a budget. Let's do it.
Inflation figures for November have just been published. You might want to look away now.
One thing I don't think we've noticed is food prices coming down at all. In fact, I think quite the opposite.
Here come the latest inflation figures.
We've just got the latest inflation figures.
The cost of living crisis is getting worse.
Food is expensive, right? However, bear with me, because it's on a budget, it's not going to be. There are some things that can be expensive, like, can you see that? That chicken is $4.50. That, can you see it? Just fusilli pasta is 75p. See the difference? This is what you can get for like alternatives and stuff, because I'm bulking, I use 20% fat, right? That, what is that? Is £2, it's actually £2.49, not even £2.50, £2.49. But that's not just like one meal, that's a number of meals together. Do you know what I'm saying? Right, this is what we've got. Okay, so this is like the selection we've got. This is all we're going to use for our prepping. You will see why in a sec. Pasta, fusilli pasta. You can use any pasta, that's just what I want to use. 20% fat, chicken, onions, peppers. We will also use seasoning, but I'm not going to show you the seasoning yet. I'll show you that after. Also, this is for bulking. I don't know anyone else that uses 20% fat. Back of it, that's a lot of calories just for 100 grams. If you're cutting, you can use like 5%. So you can still use this, whether you're bulking or cutting. This, let me go over here because lighting's better, is a little bit more, that might be better, but it's more expensive, which is the problem. So for this video, we're going to need these two, these two, these two. We don't need that. That was purely for me to just show you. We're not using that. Okay, right. So there's going to be two parts to this video. Also, ignore this. The bin. It's kitchen. But there's going to be two parts to this video. The first one, meal prepping this sort of stuff, which is why the kettle's boiling, because why would you wait for water to boil in a pan when you can just boil it? Makes no sense. Anyway, the second part is, which is what this is for, because I've written them down, is, but I'm going to basically do like a true or false with a little bit of explanation of gym myths, right? For example, one of them is longer workouts equals like a more meaningful workout. Is that true or false? Some of you may already know the answer to that, but I'm going to go through it anyway. This has a hell of a lot more calories in it than that, right? So what I do is, just me personally, but you will see the calories at the end, I cook all of that, right? I will probably cook all of that as well, just now, it's easier, meal prepping, right? However, I probably won't use all of that. That's a lot of pasta to use, right? I also don't have a big appetite. So the pasta, fills the rest of it with that. That's more important to eat. It's protein, it's got high calories, high fats, whatever. Obviously you still need carbs. You still need like veggies and stuff, right? But that just fills up the emptiness of that. You can't just eat beef. You can't just eat minced beef. You can, but you're a bit of a weirdo if you do. So that fills up the rest of it. So, let's do it, right? Let's do it. Okay, until that's boiled and the pasta's in, pasta takes a lot longer than the mince does, so I'm kind of waiting. The first one, like misconception that is just, I'm just doing true or false, is strength training just for bodybuilders? Absolutely not. The best way that I can describe this is, I don't care whether you're losing weight or gaining weight, I don't care, like what your intentions are, but muscle helps keep everything there. It's the frame of it, right? So, if, I can't really show you because I've got a hoodie on, but the best way to describe it is when your arm does this, right? If you lose weight, but you have skin, you have more skin than you have muscle, your skin may hang down. However, or if it's fat, it may hang down. However, if it's muscle, it will keep the form there. Obviously, gravity brings it down, but your figure, muscle, will help keep that figure. Muscle will help tone you. Muscle stays there, fat doesn't. So if you have fat or skin or whatever, it may just droop. It won't. So you may like lose weight, but muscle is what will keep it there, right? So no, that is strength training is for anyone. Doesn't matter who you are. Different types of strength training and the variety. Like I do 6 days a week of strength training, no cardio. That's not right for a lot of people. So right, pasta's ready. Let's put the pasta in. Do you know what? It's so awkward not having a cameraman. Right. Okay, pasta is cooking. Now we need to cook the mince, and then while they're cooking, I'll address misconceptions. Let's do it. Also, the calories in the oil, I'm not tracking. But if you want to use if you're cutting or something and want to use 1 calorie oil spray or whatever, you can, but I'm using this, so deal with it. Got that? Yes, mate. Okay, so at the minute, I've got the pasta on, and I've got 500 grams of 20% mince on. I'm going to cut both of them too, put them in, and then we will go from there. Do you know what I've not done? I've not washed my flipping hands. I mean, I'm the only one eating it, but let's wash my hands, hold on. So I'm cooking 1 kilogram of mince. I will show you now. See, this doesn't seem like a lot, but saying 1 kilogram of mince sounds like a lot. My eyes are stinging. Oh my god. I feel like I need to wear goggles or something while doing this. Do you know what? Some of you may be judging me right now. But unless you're experiencing the pain that I am, don't judge me. Oh my god, it's bright out. It's daytime. My eyes itchy. Oh! Can you cut a pepper with the same knife you cut an onion with? I'm asking you so that you're going to be able to tell me. Don't know, doing it anyway, shut up. Are you supposed to wash an onion? Don't know. Pepper, don't know, I'm doing it. Not doing it, can't be asked. I do know you're supposed to do the inside of it though. That I do know. I love that at the start of this video, it went from being very professional and very this is how we meal prep and this is what we do and then now it's gone from me wearing goggles because my flipping eyes were stinging. Cool. Right, hold on. I have no idea if you'll be able to see this, but let's try. Ready? Right. Kobe. I'm gonna say I made that for the video, but yeah, I made it. Right. Peppers, I am gonna make them smaller. Onions. Mince. Pasta. But it's not boiling or cooking or anything yet because I turned it off. The seasoning that's gonna go on it is this. Paprika! That is the only seasoning I put on. That is the only seasoning. So when that's cooked, I will chuck some of that on. Well, I'll chuck some on. In fact, should we chuck some on now for just a video effect? Yes, mate, look at that. Do you know what? It's crazy when you film YouTube videos because I've got cooking, I've got goggles, I've got paprika, I've got mics. Insane. Okay. whilst they're cooking, and whilst I'm cooking the peppers, I'm going to address the next like misconception. Always stretch before workouts. However, I do know that static stretches is not good before a workout. You should do, is it called dynamic stretches, where like you constantly, like, so like you're doing legs and stuff and you want to do all this, like move, don't be stood there doing this, like you can't see, but stretching your hamstrings, or don't be still. Before you work out, you're supposed to do movements, so you're supposed to move and do dynamic stretches. After, you're supposed to be still. So I've got about another minute before I just put them in. The next one, please do, this is one of the biggest ones. Exercise. When you exercise, fat turns into muscle. Completely different things. Fat can never turn to muscle, completely different things. When you exercise, you'll burn fat, and depending on what you're doing, gain muscle. Right? You'll gain muscle, but like in different ways. This hat's really itchy now. But you can't turn fat into muscle. Not how it works. You burn fat, gain muscle. Right, let's put these in. Tell you what, they don't call me Chef Cotton for nothing, eh? If you haven't guessed, nobody's ever called me that, for good reason, but... Do you know what? I'm not bad at cooking. It's when I have to film and cook. Right, that can just stay there for a minute. Let's put a little bit more paprika on that, because paprika is just amazing. You know what? We've run out of paprika. Watch this. Haha! Paprika again! Yes, mate. Let's get that going. Can you see how much paprika I'm putting on this? That is insane. But you also don't want... Do you know what I remember having years ago? Mincemeat. But I had it completely just plain before I was actually introduced to seasoning. And I was just eating it and I thought, this tastes disgusting. But I never want to eat this stuff again, ever. Whereas now it's nice. Right. So, pasta is done. Pasta's done. We're going to drain the pasta. I thought this has been nothing but chaotic. Okay, whilst we're waiting for the rest of that to cook, the next misconception is lifting makes you chunky. If lifting made you chunky, I'd be the chunkiest person ever, right? And I'm still, like, lean, right? Lifting does not make you chunky. What makes you chunky, I have to bend down to the camera, is what you eat. It's what, right, let me turn the camera. Oh, that's better, isn't it? Right, yeah, lifting, what makes you chunky is what you eat, right? If you're eating the calorie deficit and you're lifting, you will not get chunky. If you're eating 6,000 calories a day and lifting, then yes, you will get chunky. But again, it's not from the lifting, it's from the bulking, right? Next one. Exercise on an empty stomach. In other words, fasted workout. There's a lot of research, like science-based research behind this. If you're going to do it, be careful, right? All it does, there's like the science behind it that I don't understand. Like there's like, oh, it trains your body for certain ways. I don't really understand it. However, I used to do it, but I could wake up and not eat till like 5 o'clock. Like I don't entirely need to, but some people I know have tried it and they get like dizzy during the day. So it is, I think it's individual on how you feel. Next one, longer workouts to be more meaningful. No, the best way I could describe this is Sam Sulek. I saw a video and he did like 2 sets for chest, and his chest pump was insane. Like, and the growth. I know he's like on steroids and stuff, but you don't need to be doing anything mad. You just need to work the muscle, but you don't need long. I've spent 3.5 hours in the gym before. Did not mean that it was a meaningful... Like, that was a worse workout than the 45-minute one that I had on my life, genuinely. Okay, last 2. Decrease rest time. You only need rest time depending on what you're training. So, for example, I have like 2 or 3 minutes rest time because I'm training for strength, right? But I also don't want to give myself ages because I want the pump. So I don't want to just lose... Like, I want the blood to stay in the muscle. If you're working chest, that's why I'm putting to chest. But you shouldn't just decrease rest time for the sake of it. There's reasons. So if you're training for more of a cardiovascular workout, you're training your cardiovascular system, then by all means lower it. If you're training more of a HIIT workout, which is high intensity interval training, then go for it. But you don't just need to decrease it. It's meaning behind it. If you want to go for strength, make your rest times longer. If you want to go for more of cardio and hit-based and more intense, shorten your rest period. Last one, more sweat equals better workout. One of the biggest misconceptions again, absolutely not true. Again, sweat could be stuff like water weight. Does not necessarily mean a better workout. When you do cardio, it could mean a better workout, but again, not necessarily. Like, look at, like, I have insane workouts, but I don't sweat a lot. I also wear a vest, so it helps. So, yeah. Anyway, right, let's get this food ready. Oh, no! Right, that's probably been one of, if not the most chaotic times I've had cooking. Pasta. A bowl of mince. But let me put some on that to keep it warm, hold on. A bowl of mince because it wouldn't have fit on a plate. But again, this is going to be for like several different boxes. But that is insane. Okay, so just in that meal, bearing in mind that could fit, I reckon 2 or 3 meals. 2 or 3 just lunches, something like that. That is, we've got 440 calories for the pasta, right? For the veg and stuff, I'm going to say about 100. And for the beef, 2,520. That is excluding oil. And that is that is around for the veg and stuff like that. Okay? But I've just cooked, you could eat that. Don't recommend doing this at all, but just go with me. You could eat this, just this, breakfast, lunch and dinner, and get 3,000 calories in. There is no excuses if you meal prep. Yeah. The next week's video will be the shoulders and biceps, how to grow them, because they are 2 very, very, very important muscle groups to know about. But I wanted to record this in the meantime. When I upload, either whether it's a YouTube video, YouTube short, TikTok, Instagram, whatever it may be, the support that I get, let me put that on there. The support that I get is insane. Even if it, obviously I see everybody who likes, I see everybody who comments, reply to them, whatever. But it means the world to me. Genuinely. Like the support when I post it, because you don't see how long it takes me to do stuff. Like I think it was a 1:17 video, it took me 45 minutes to make. And it was like the bane of, is it pain or pain of my existence? One of them. Anyway, yeah. But I genuinely appreciate all the love and support so, so much. As I say, I'm only starting out, but I'm making videos every single week. I try and get it posted for Saturday. Every single Saturday. Sometimes it's a Sunday. It's never been a Sunday, but I always say that just in case. But the video comes every single Saturday with a YouTube short as well, and Instagram and TikTok. Just explaining them, so make sure you follow me on all them. Thank you very much for watching the most chaotic cooking video you've ever seen in your life, but it worked. I've got 3,000 calories worth of food now, so it worked. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next one. I don't do it. I don't sign out. Should put my hand up to the thing.